Hi guys! So I'm going to be giving you some quick tips on what to do post-graduation. This is good for people graduating high school and good for people graduating from college. So let's get started. So for high school, definitely prepare yourself for college. I know it may seem a little intimidating, may seem a little scary for some of you, but honestly, I think college is a really great experience. You learn so much more. You meet all kinds of people. If you're moving away from home, definitely start packing your stuff within the next few months after you graduate, obviously. Target has some really great stuff. A concern that a lot of high school seniors have is making friends in college. Luckily for me, I was actually going to school with one of my really good friends at the time. So, we were going to the same school together. We were planned to room together, and that was the plan. So, I didn't really have that issue of really making friends and going into school completely alone. But I know a lot of people that did have that problem, so what I recommend is definitely joining clubs, getting involved with activities in your school, because by doing that, you're meeting people that have the same interests as you. So it's a really good way to make friends, in my opinion. I mean, you can probably make friends in your class as well, because you're probably going to be taking classes with people that have a similar interest with you, because you will be having the same major. Most people also make friends during orientation. I don't really know too many people that are still friends with their orientation friends, but I mean, it doesn't hurt to have those friends up until you kind of find your niche in your school. Also, you really should concentrate on school. That's why you're there. You're not there to go party 24/7. You're not there to, do some craziness. You're in college to go to school and to get your degree so that you can go into the real job market, right? So that needs to be priority number one. A lot of freshmen make the mistake and get really, really caught up on all of the hype of being away from home and, being with just people your age, with your friends all the time. And, you go to parties and stuff. It's really good to, be social and to, let loose, but do it within moderation. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone knows that that's what happens at college, but just make sure that in the back of your head, your priority are still in line. Study something that you like. Pick a major that you like. I switched my major 3 times, I think. Yeah, 3 times. And surprisingly, I was still able to graduate on time. So, I guess if you're smart about it and you just pack on the credits, you'll be able to do it. But just to save yourself all of that hassle, pick something that you like to do. Pick something that you like to do and something that will help you after you graduate school. You need to be able to get a job. That's the point of college, is to get a job. So not just a job, a career. You need a career. So there's the key word. Something that's important to you and something that you have an interest in will spark your motivation. You'll be happy to go to class. You will be happy to do the work. You'll be happy to do the extra work. And, that only makes yourself a better student. Enjoy school. It's going to be the last school you're going to be in until you hit the real world, unless you go to grad school, which not a lot of people do. So enjoy yourself, enjoy your school, enjoy these 4 years, these upcoming 4 years that you're going to have with friends, that are going to become your family. You make a lot of really good friends in school, you're meeting everyone from all over the place. You're going to make a lot of really cool friends, not just from where you are, but from around the world, around the country, so it's really cool. Also, something that I actually didn't do too much of, but I totally recommend it now that I'm in the job market, is to build your network. Build your network from the get-go. Make nice with your professors, because your professors are ultimately in the job market already. They have connections, they have their colleagues, and things like that. Have them notice you. They'll give you good recommendations, and, so that you can have them for when you apply to grad school, when you apply to jobs. It's just good to have a nice professional networking system built in before you even graduate. So, graduating college is a whole different story. Graduating college is I was really, really happy at my college graduation, and I just felt like I made such an accomplishment, and you're just going to feel that. Even if you did all those late nights, all of those countless hours of writing papers, doing projects, conducting experiments, doing your field work, your internships, and all this stuff. And now it's all over. It all paid off. Your college graduation, all of that hard work paid off, and it's really, really something to be proud of. What I recommend doing, which you should actually start doing before your graduation, prepare yourself for the job market. Make sure your resume is top notch. You want to make sure everything is a proper format. You want to make sure you have everything that you need to include, all of your skills, all of things that you do, things you've been involved in, extracurriculars, that it looks good. Make sure your cover letter is ready, or that you have some sort of blurb, like a little paragraph of a way to describe yourself so that you can sell yourself to different employers. Get recommendations from your professors. Like I said, this could work for grad school, this could work for just the job market in general. You can list them as a reference sometimes, depending on the relationship you guys have. Going to grad school, pick something, again, that you like to do. Pick something that complements your bachelor's degree so that it's not just a completely random path. Otherwise, people will probably be like, oh, how does this go together, and they'll notice that on your resume, and they're going to think that you kind of don't know what path you want to go on. That's not a good first impression to make. Honestly, be smart. Be smart. Grad school is more expensive than undergrad, and if you're going to be paying all this money to be going to school, make it worth it. The point of going to grad school is you want to make more money, ultimately, because more education equals more money. But, have it make sense, have some sort of path, some sort of guidance. Don't just go to grad school because you feel like you want to go to grad school. Don't go to grad school because you want to avoid the job market. That's really, really bad. Go to grad school because you actually want to go. You want to study this thing, and you want to do this. So, do it. Going to grad school, you don't need to pick something that is relatable to your bachelor's degree. You just need to pick something that complements it. So, my bachelor's degree is in public relations, and my graduate degree that I'm currently studying right now is in web design and new media. Those industries mesh like, I don't even know. It also meshes with marketing and advertising and graphic design, which is included in my web design studies. So, those things mesh together, so I'm going to need those skills. Unless you are doing medicine or health, which is usually a fixed path, pick something that will complement your undergrad degree. And last point is to network. You have to network. You have to build your professional network, because in this job market, at least in America, connections is where you're going to get the jobs. It's really hard to just apply somewhere and you're going to get a job. It's so much easier to have somebody on the inside already, somebody that can actually recommend you, somebody that the boss already knows that can recommend you and say, this is a good worker, So that's something that you really need to do. Good luck to everybody in all your endeavors. If you're going to college, good luck and enjoy those 4 years. If you're going to the job market, be smart and make really, really good decisions. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.